man, 5.5 months. This looks incredible. Tell us how you're feeling.
I'm feeling fantastic. I'm really happy with the results. It's been amazing. I can't believe it took me so long to come around to it. I'm really happy. I think the results are really natural. Nobody gives me a second look. They tell me, they say that I like my hair compared to the shorts. So I just get lots of compliments. I feel like I look younger. I feel like it's increased my confidence. Like I say, I can't stop smiling. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. One of the things I love is just the naturalness of the hairline, the way it's been designed. When you see the before photographs, what do you think now?
Oh, they're a little tough to look at. I mean, I was I think that I had more loss than I was. Looking at it now, it looks like a lot more lost than even at the start, if that makes sense. But I'm looking at it with different eyes almost. It's a lot of complex feelings. I don't know. I'm really happy I did it, and I mean, man, yeah, look at that. It's just it's basically gone up the front, and it's just like all back now, and I feel like it's full. I feel like it's dense. So the parts that I remember, the consultation with Dr. Contractor, and I really liked him. He was I was nervous. I thought he was very patient and very kind. He said something along the lines of, we're not leaving this room until you're perfectly satisfied with, because they were doing the drawing and stuff like that. And we were looking at it in the mirror, and it just, so I can't say enough good things about the, the morning of consultation and the prep. It was, it made, I went in kind of nervous, and then after we had the initial consultation, I did feel some of my stress melt away. So
good. That's important.
Yeah,
really important.
The thing that I do remember, I'll say this, and I wanted to this, the team that was sort of assisting Dr. Contractor, they were so awesome. I just remember, that stands out to me, how nice they were, and they were asking me questions, and the periods that I was I was not sort of in that mode, they were talking, and they were just so nice, and it made it really nice. So
yeah, I love to hear that, because it's a team approach, right? It's not just about the physician. They all work together. You're transplanting a lot of hair with a multi-unit hair grafting procedure. You've got a certain period of time to get the hair from the back to the top. So a well-oiled team is really important.
I don't know if who would be interested in this necessarily. My procedure, hearing about it afterwards, was not perfectly straightforward. There was some hiccups and some bleeding that was sort of outside of the norm, from Dr. Contractor's perspective. I'm so glad that I wasn't in Turkey, I guess I should say, right? There's no guarantee that the team would have been as patient, right, to make sure that they, because I feel like they sort of worked through that complication, but also just informing me of that, so I could follow up with my doctor. I mean, it is a surgical procedure, and I certainly appreciated that.
That means a lot. Transplants, I think, have been commoditized and kind of dumbed down a little bit, and Joe Public doesn't realize all transplants are still surgery. There's no such thing as a transplant that's not a surgery of some type. There's a percentage of time where little things happen, and you've got to have an experienced team. It's not a major surgery, but it's still surgery. And so there is an element of follow-up. There's an element of working through those things with the patient, and having the right team and having the right follow-up, I think, is very important. The exciting thing about where you're at is that you've still got some growth to go. I mean, you got to get all the way through the 12 months. So that's exciting. I mean, it's going to get better.
It's hard to believe. If it stopped right now, I would be completely sad. I mean, truly, if this was the end result, I would be completely satisfied. So anything extra is just whipped cream at this point.